It's not even 5 o'clock yet. So what's up, guys? Paramoto here. How are you guys doing today? Today I'm doing fantastic. Today I got a very special vlog for you. Today you guys are gonna follow me around all day long, shade tree surgeon style. Typical day in the life of Paramoto. I wake up before anybody else in the house and I get home after they've already been home. Oh man, it's a hard life. Somebody's got to do it. So in typical Paramoto fashion, I'm running late for work. One thing a lot of people don't tell you about riding a motorcycle as a primary source of transportation is that it takes so long to get out the door sometimes between gearing up and everything. Man, so something kind of pissed me off this morning. I'm going on vacation in a week, so like I wanted to like make sure that like most of my stuff was like put away in good order. So like I washed this bike and everything just to make sure that like I wasn't putting it away dirty. I had respect for the flying spaghetti machine, and my house is kind of known to be a little bit of a party house, and somebody was nice enough to spill beer all over this bike. And it's not like they spilled beer on it and just like it was in one spot like a normal person just like bumps into something and like splashes beer on an object. No, there's like little spots of beer all over this motorcycle. It's little things like that that really get on my nerves, like little pieces of disrespect for other people. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. It drives me crazy. Some people will be like, man, you gotta let the little things go. Personally, I think life is really won or lost in the little things. Man, I really need to put some wings on this bike to try to get to work on time. Oh, man. So I'm like officially going on a road trip next month. I haven't been on a road trip on a motorcycle in like literally years, and I could not be more excited. I just bought a part for the new bike to make the road trip a little bit better. I actually started to plan a route, and like the route's going to be literally like straight up from Raleigh through Washington and Jefferson, and also Monongahela National Forest. So the roads is going to be super twisty and fun. The only thing that goes along with that is it's going to be kind of slow going. It's 500 some miles, and if it's all country roads, I don't know if I'm going to make my destination in a day. I'm going to have to Airbnb it somewhere, which is kind of cool. How many of you guys are running late for work at 5:16 in the morning? So I saw like California and stuff is shutting down again because of the coronavirus, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get away with this for at least a year before anything's like back to actual normal again. Like California's shutting down, I think Florida shut down again. Honestly, I'm not even going to hold my breath anymore. Like I don't think anything's going to be normal again until like springtime next year, and I think it's mainly to do with elections. So I was talking to a friend of mine about getting a motorcycle. He recently has only been like a cruiser guy, like a Metro Cruiser kind of guy, and like I don't think he knows how fast these are. He's like, man, I think I need a 600. I need a super bike at least once in my life. And I was just like, oh, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, guys, I'm almost to work. I'll see you guys in a minute. 100 degrees. What? Man, you guys see that? 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I've never seen that on this bike before. I've already felt the ABS kick on twice. I think I need to calm down a little bit. But yeah, guys, so full day of work, 13 hours. Yeah, I'm like I said in the beginning of the vlog, I'm always the first one up, the last one to go home. Just worked 13 hours. Now I'm on to Jiu-jitsu in downtown Raleigh. So you got Durham at the downtown Raleigh. It should take me about a half an hour. Interesting day, man. Interesting day. I had this like dude come up to me, like I saw him downtown and he was wearing like my favorite baseball team shirt, which is the Cleveland Indians, because I'm from Cleveland. He's wearing this Cleveland Indians shirt. I'm like, hey man, go try, because that's what you say to a fellow Indians fan. And he comes up to me and he starts talking about like how bad his life is and all this crazy TMI stuff, and it's like, bro, he told me about how like all this crazy stuff was happening and like how like satellites were like surveilling him and whatnot, and I'm just like, yeah man, you gotta just keep your head down. You know, good luck to you, bro. It's wild. I think it's gonna be my last shift before I head off to vacation for 18 days. Bittersweet, you know. There's gonna be some people gone by the time I get back. They're gonna all be like transferred and whatnot, so It's gonna be a whole different shift when I get back. Yeah, man, so it was an interesting day, man. It's always a good cast of characters out here. A lot of people out here, man, they have some hard lives, and it just kind of makes you grateful for what you got, you know? It really does. So me and the girl, we're gonna head down vacation to Hilton Head end of this week. I got a ton of shooting to do. I got like a couple Topic Tuesdays to do and like a vlog to do before we go. So like I got so much shooting to do. Gotta get these things in. You can't miss the videos. I heard the coronavirus thing is like starting to come back in like South Carolina and Florida, some of the states that like opened up the soonest. So we'll see how it goes. I think what it's gonna end up happening is that it's just gonna be like at the beach and we're gonna do basically nothing else. Like everything else will probably be like takeout food only and like just hanging out, and it's just, that's fine. That's totally fine. Like I'm down with it. It'll just be chill, you know. It'll be like a chill vacation, like almost like a staycation, but at the beach. I'm totally fine with that. So guys, I want to know in the comments below when this video drops how you guys like the all-day videos, because honestly, I go to work and I go to jiu-jitsu all the time. I can start making this a regular thing if y'all like this. It's a ton, absolute ton of editing though. I tell you what, after riding my like new bike, which is not as nimble as this is like super fun. Not like I was getting bored with this bike at all, but like it accentuates how absolutely nimble and just fast this thing is. Go. Go, 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 go. This is death. This is just death. Ugh. You guys notice how far I slowed down because of that? Paramoto is not looking to get killed today, I'll tell you that much. Nice car, bro. Talk about a hoopty. I don't even know what hoopty means. Does anybody even know what hoopty means? Man, I can't wait to go to jiu-jitsu and be like really close to people because I'm like hot and sweaty and like I got this nice coffee breath going on right now. I can't wait. My training partner is gonna really appreciate this. Let's see if we can do a whole shot. We need one of these guys to be faster than the other. Holy crap, that train scared me. There we go. What's up, Harley Bros? No wave from the Harley Bros. I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me anymore. I think it's actually more funny than anything. Like, why are you so like special, man? Like, we should at least look out for each other, you know? We're all on two wheels. I don't care that you ride a Harley. Third time the ABS has come on. Man, I am riding this thing like a straight up hooligan today. The thing is, I don't have the money to fix this thing if I break it. So, I think I need to calm down. Or turn it into race mode. Maybe we should just put it into race mode and just put it into get it mode. That's always fun. All that noise, man, it's just whoa, whoa. It's like a howl. We'll calm down. We'll calm down now. Simmer down now. I'm surprised that my fuel light hasn't come on. I've learned my lesson. Anytime that I ride this bike hard, I always stop and get gas that day. So that way, like, the next day, I'm not like burdened with always having to go get fuel. Something that you only learn after years of annoying experience. Guys, I'm gonna see you guys when I get off the freeway. I thought this was my exit, apparently it's not. Right when you think you know where you're going, do something stupid. I think I'm on the right track now. Oh yeah! Yeah! Woo! Man, you guys see that squirrely? That's because I locked on my brakes again! Nice Suzuki. Oh, he looked back, he's like, yeah, Panigale. Like, I want that one day. That's what he was like. He's like, I want that. It could be yours. It could be yours. I mean, high interest debt will get you whatever you want. High interest debt will get you whatever you want. I did look though that like I owe like more in the realm of $2,400 on this bike right now, and I just put a bunch of checks into my savings account. So I think right now I have like $1,700 in my savings account that's all going to go towards paying this off. So I basically only need $700 and this bike's paid off. So it took me a total of like two and a half years to pay it off. I would have had it paid off last month if I didn't buy another bike, but I kind of need something to build my credit, and the second bike's payment is only like $195 a month. I'm like, man, I need something. I need something to build my credit. My credit card alone isn't doing it. Like, I just raised my credit enough to be good, and like I need something else so when I buy a house I have excellent credit. Homie ain't looking for no high APR in a house for 30 years. Tell you what, man, my back is hurting. It's about time for an ibuprofen. The back's been hurting all day, man, and then I get on the bike and it's just like, ugh, hurts even more now. This whole superbike life, man, superbike life. Welcome to back and wrist pain. Man, I tell you what, like, I'm actually starting to like feel that I'm losing weight. I've lost like 24 pounds so far this year. Today at work, I was like walking around doing my thing, and I started feeling like the bottom of my pants underneath the back of my boots. Like, I stopped and I realized that it's because all of my gear is falling off me now. So it's like pulling down my pants. I'm losing that much weight. Notice what I actually am right now. I haven't weighed myself in a few days. I might be closer to, you know, down 30 pounds this year. I was 210, man. I've never been that pudgy. 210 beginning of the year, man. I'll probably do a whole video about how I've lost this weight. But it's just dedication, man. It's dedication, not beating yourself up and trying to stick to something, you know? Like, started off the year like intermittent fasting, and I'm still doing everything. But like, I started off intermittent fasting, and that got me down 10 pounds pretty much easily. You know, pretty much right off the rip. You know, I was down 10 pounds because of it. And then I turned around and I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of plateaued at 200. I'm like 199 some days, 201 some other days. You know, like, intermittent fasting isn't doing me all the way. So it's like, I think it's diet, man. I need to start focusing on like real diet, because like they say, the six-pack isn't built in the gym. Six-pack is built in the kitchen. I'm like, hey man, I drink a ton of sugar between sweet tea and like Dr. Pepper and stuff. Like, we go out to eat, and like, I'll have like, you know, 3 Dr. Peppers, you know, like Forrest Gump, and like, must have had me like 13 Dr. Peppers, you know. And then, like, I'm not like super strict about it. Like, if there's sugar in something that I want, as long as it's reasonable, I keep it. Like, I just go for it. I think that's my big thing that's kept me going, is that I'm not super strict. Like, I don't feel like a failure. If I'm over my calorie, or if I'm over my sugar intake for the day, or carb intake for the day, I just make sure that I do a good job at intermittent fasting, and vice versa. Like, if I suck at intermittent fasting for the day, I'm gonna just try to get like all protein and like no carbs. You know, that's how I've been doing it. You know, and then like, I started going like keto and carnivore as much as possible, and even then I'm not super strict, and I've gotten down quite a bit. I'm not as skinny as that girl that just ran by, but I mean, I'm getting there, man. It's all, I mean, it's really a marathon, not a sprint. You can't be like, oh, I need to lose this right now, because any sort of like crash diet or anything like that is not going to work for you. You know, even like the Biggest Loser diets, like all that stuff that's like, you know, eat less, exercise more, that only works for a certain amount of time. You always gain that weight back. Or not, just don't wave at all, whatever. Maybe it's my wave. Maybe it's like I'm doing like the downward wave when I need to be like, doing like the upward wave. I don't know. Maybe they're just like, oh, that's too cruiser, bro. I'm not gonna wave at a cruiser wave, even though I'm on a better sport bike than you are. Not to toot my own horn. I don't want to sound snotty. A Ducati rider? Snotty? Huh, weird. Who would have thought? So nimble. I don't even know what time it is right now. We're not really technically supposed to be showing up super early to jiu-jitsu anymore. So like, it could be like super early. I might piss some people off. Man, I love how like Spotify slowly learns what you like. Like, I've been like heavily listening to like Iron Sheik, and Iron Sheik has turned into like Iron Sheik and like the Diligent Four, and then the Sidekicks now, which the Sidekicks are one of my favorite bands. I used to play with them back in Cleveland, not like with them in the band, but like alongside them on shows all the time. They're awesome. They're so good. I don't know if I'll ever start another band, but I know if I do, I'm gonna call it Shitty Rambo. I don't know why, and I don't know what that's from. I'm pretty sure I didn't make that up. I think Shitty Rambo would be a hilarious name for a band. It almost reminds me of like Tropic Thunder, you know, like how all those guys were like kind of like shitty Rambos. This video is totally gonna get demonetized for saying that word 3 times in a row. We're more on like an honor system now. It's weird. Yeah, so we're like on an honor system for like monetization now, because I bet you because of COVID they had to like, I don't know, limit operations or something like that. But it's basically like you check out all these boxes that you're like not doing on your videos, like no sexual content, no swearing, no anything like that. Oh man, it's a blind guy. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing how they get around the city. Those guys are awesome. Get out around the city on feel. I'd be scared to death to do that. As I'm getting off topic, like if somebody, like an ADD kid that just saw something shiny. We're on like the honor system now, and it's like, you don't need to trust me with the honor system. Because I just said the S word like 3 times in this video, and I'm going to say that there is no swearing. Dude's doing a photo shoot. Man, talk about a world, man. Like, I'm out here vlogging. These guys are doing a photo shoot. Man, we are like consumed by social media. So my bike says a 6:05, class starts at 7. Oh, here's hoping. We will see. Alright guys, part 3 of the all-day vlog, the final chapter. This is a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Hope you enjoyed it on Panigale. So nice. Those guys that don't wear gear that says too hot, look at that, 102. You guys probably aren't dealing with that. Oh man, just took a call from the girl. She doesn't sound like she had a good day. That means I'm not gonna have a good night. Partners, man, there's jiu-jitsu is amazing like that. Like, you can sit there and you can play kill each other for an hour, 2 hours, and then when you're done, you just wave bye, you shake hands. It's so amazing, man. The plan was like all summer, come down to jiu-jitsu every single night and enjoy the sunset and the night ride, and then coronavirus ruined my jiu-jitsu plans. Totally stalled my promotions. I'm glad we're back at it, but man, I don't know for how long. I need to start going down there. I think it's the same way, just less lights. Man, I feel like I'm gonna throw up after that jiu-jitsu session. That's how you know you worked hard. Damn it. I'm just trying to get somewhere, man. All I'm trying to do is get home, and it's just like, red light, red light, red light, green light, red light. I'm not waiting. I'm just not waiting. Like, I'm not in the mood to wait for a million red lights. I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. Been out here. This is my day. So I left before 6 a.m. I left. I was waking up in the 4 o'clock hour. It is now like, this is 8:18. It's probably like 8:30. I won't be home until like 9. So you're talking about days that go from like 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. And you know what? I just don't want to wait at lights. That's all I ask. I don't want to wait in a million lights with no other cars coming. Like, it's ridiculous. I think we can all relate to that feeling. I just heard word too, and I'm kind of annoyed now. That freaking... I just heard word now that the dog sitter that I hired for my vacation, in literally, I don't know, 4 days, that's neutral, is basically bailing. She's starting to ghost people, and now we don't have anybody to watch our dog while we go on vacation. We're taking one, and we're leaving the other two because they're insufferable on car rides, and they would hate the beach anyway. So we're trying to get people to watch them that know them, and like they're bailing, and it's really annoying. It's like, it's Tuesday. We go on, we leave Saturday, and you're bailing. Lame. Aventador. Oh, a ton of traffic out here today. Let's get it, man. Come on, get some air moving. It's still 9 degrees. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. Ridiculous. I got to pre-hydrate before I started riding. It's probably what's making me feel like I gotta throw up, though. I basically got to spend like most of my day commuting on a motorcycle, though, so it's like, how bad is your life? How bad is your life? Like, come on. And you got to do some jiu-jitsu, so how about it? I got my training partner in a solid Kimura arm lock. He said that he should have tapped. I don't know why, but basically I pushed his face away, reached over, grabbed his arm, got it, ugh, and he didn't tap. But he's got like 7 years of wrestling experience, so it's like, I'm not going to get something like that to tap. That with a guy with basically... If you count how many times we've actually been training, it's probably like 3 months experience. So, I don't think I'm doing too bad. And it's one of those things, like, as long as you're having fun and you're learning, you're not really failing at it. So, happy to be heading home after all this crap. Probably going to take a personal day for tomorrow. Feel sore as crap anyway. It's an injury. I'm injured. I can't come into work. Gonna use a sick day. Ah! I hate those creepers, man. You never know when they're gonna go. Ever. Guys, as a reminder, the brand new bike revealed gets posted on the channel on 2,000 subscribers. If you can help the channel out, get to 2,000 subscribers faster, like, comment, share. I need them. Schmeagle, I need them. If you guys have any sort of sympathy for me going home to a moody 90-pound woman, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I just don't really understand women in the workplace. Like, I'm not saying all women, but in my experience, okay, this isn't sexist because I'm saying that it's not sexist. This is just my experience. Women have far more to complain about their work environment than guys do. I literally worked the same job that she did for like 3 years. Never had a complaint. Okay, let me take that back. I complained all the damn time. I never complained about every stupid little thing. Like things that were dumb that we were doing, yeah, I complained about it. Things that were just like the price of doing business, man, just chill out. Honestly, at my job, like, people complain about my job all the time. It's literally the best job I've ever had in my life. I wouldn't trade what I'm doing for the world right now. I wouldn't want to trade it in for anything that I used to do, besides for, you know, a firefighter paramedic up in Cleveland. That was the best job I've probably ever had, but that was part-time, so it doesn't even count. You go on top of there one day and get some good pictures. I'm lacking in the pictures. If you guys haven't noticed, like, the thumbnails have been like the same, like, pictures for a long time. I do my best, guys. I really do. It's hard to go out and vlog and do all the editing and all the posting. Like, today's video literally went up last night, not even 12 hours away from the upload time. And I had to do everything because I forgot until like 10 o'clock at night that I had a bunch of crap to do. No time like the last minute, as they say. No, they don't say that. They really don't. I get on like a schedule where like I literally edit a video, like a single video every single day. And it doesn't matter if it's like a vlog Thursday, a topic Tuesday, or a new bike Monday or Friday, or, you know, honestly, I want to bring back viewer video Friday. You know, but I want to do that just to stay ahead of everything, just so I'm like constantly having something. I really like editing. The only time that I don't like editing is when I have like a video to do tomorrow. Like, oh man, you shot this entire video in a day and now you got to go edit it. You know, that's the kind of editing that I don't like to do. Somebody called the Wambulance, called 911, and got the Wambulance. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, because we're getting into my fun roads. I have my visor open right now just to enjoy the fresh air, so I hope it's not like really loud. I'm sorry, but I have a new visor and it's like, I don't know, I know you guys can tell the difference, but it's slightly tinted and I don't like slightly tinted at night. I need to learn how to put on like an Icon variant shield, because every time I put a new one on, it never goes in right, and anytime I'm in like high winds, like on the highway, it like pops up a little bit and it's super annoying. Oh man, what an amazing way to end the night. Wrestled for my life, and now I'm riding a motorcycle. I mean, it doesn't get much better. It really doesn't. It's really about the little things, guys. Like, it's got to be about the little things. You got to appreciate this stuff. If your entire life is just thinking about, like, you know, that big promotion or, like, you know, that big job opportunity, and you forget to take time for the little things, you're going to be miserable. What are you doing? Like, what is that? That's not driving. That's not driving. Man, I can't do it. I can't do it with the people in there considering this. I'm surprised their fuel light hasn't come on. Please don't hit me, you fucking dumbass. I love that little bobble, that whoop, whoop, whoop. God, I love this bike. Taking time away from one bike, you can appreciate the other bike, is such a good idea. The bike that I bought is just the absolute perfect complement to a super bike. It really is. It really is just part rocket ship. Bug at the eye in like 70 miles an hour. Oh, it's still in there. Oh, hey man, Panigale all day. You get everything, the nitty and the gritty. And here's my babysitter making sure that I don't speed anymore. Thank you, my kind sir. Somebody just asked me before I got on the bike. They left a comment that said, how does the Panigale wheelie? I'll be honest with you, like occasionally I'll get a power wheelie on this bike. And it's like the only time I notice that I have a wheelie going is the fact that the bars are a little bit looser than they typically are. I'll like be like, oh, I'm wheeling right now. And it's just like a very little power wheelie. There's no actual wheelie control on this motorcycle. The only kind of control this motorcycle has is like traction and stuff and whatnot, and, you know, braking control and everything. But like, there's no wheelie control. The bike is very well balanced, power to weight, and also when I'm kind of getting it where wheelies would happen, I'm usually down forward, and the bike doesn't really come up much. So it's kind of like a perfect combination. Like if you guys know anything about going fast, you want that wheel up at just a titch. If it gets up at all, you want all the momentum going downward instead of upward. It's actually really good at controlling its own wheelies. Now, if you want that or not, that's up to you. I've never done, you know, clutch up wheelies. One of two reasons, to be totally honest with you. One, I don't want to pay for a new clutch on this bike. It's probably like over $1,000. Two, I also don't want to pay for fork seals on this bike because it's probably like $500. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. I've had to do it before. It's a big pain. You don't get your bike back for a couple of days. No, I really try to take care of this bike. Yeah, I mean, I go fast on it, but it's made to go fast. So most of the riding on this bike is kept lower RPMs, lower temperatures, kind of just cruising and occasionally just, you know, getting on it and just appreciating what this bike is. Wow, is it bad that I've lived here for 6 years and that's the first time I'm noticing that church? Wow. I'm gonna go off and be a detective someday. I'm so astute. I'm surprised that the fuel light hasn't come on. Honestly, I'm shocked. I put it away clean and with a full tank of gas, but we literally started the day in like northern Wake County, went all the way like almost a county over to my job, drove all the way back across that county to downtown Raleigh, and we're going all the way North County again. So, man, it's an entire day's riding. And typically this is like a half tank indicator. So I don't even think we probably haven't even gone 100 miles then today. Oh look, people having fun. Why are you having fun? Social distance! F that. Live your lives. I'm relatively certain that I've already had coronavirus. I know I don't really want to talk about topics or whatnot, but I'm relatively certain I've had that already. Because like in like February, I got really sick. And I typically get like a mild flu every year, regardless if I get the flu shot or not. And like literally, like I usually like can run out of a flu easily. Like, oh, I feel like I'm starting to get sick. Let me go for a 5-mile run and just hate my life for an hour. And it's not an hour. It's like 48 minutes a 5-miler for me. I'm slow. I'm not that slow. But, like I'll go sweat it out and then I'll instantly feel better. With what happened to me in February, I literally got like a half-mile in. And keep in mind, I typically run 3 to 4 miles a day without a problem. And that day I went a half a mile, if that. And I was doubled over with just nasty crap draining out of my lungs. I'm relatively certain that I've already had it. So bring it on! Next, SARS 3, let's go, bitch! Alright guys, it's getting dark. You guys probably can't see anything anymore. Guys, if you like these all-day vlogs, let me know. I'll do more of them. I don't have a problem doing things that you guys like to see. At least there's more stuff going on, and it's not like one trip, but if you guys like the all-day vlogs, let me know. I'll do more. Don't worry about it. Throw me a comment down below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. New bike reveal at 2,000 subscribers. Get this channel up to 2,000. You'll see the brand new motorcycle. Hey guys, that's it for today's video. Deuces.